Yeah! Not penetrating your asses. Or whatever it was last week. Just gently. I don't even know. Whatever. Episode 8. The Ocho of the Waft.
Yep.
Good day. Welcome to the Cycle Theater, which is, I guess, our new studio.
Yeah.
For how much it fucking cost? Yeah.
Might as well put use into it.
Yep. And sorry, apparently we got in trouble from Emily's mother for cussing too much. So.
Okay, Marva. And she said she liked it in the end.
Okay.
I reminded her that this is an authentic podcast and we're not going to censor ourselves, and she said, I don't mind.
Good, considering we have a segment each week called the Fuck Stick of the Week.
Yeah.
Not much we can do here. So we'll just start with that. Keep this rolling list. Again, if someone knows anybody that's in wants an internship or something and to help us out for free and do some post-producing, we could put the running Fuck Stick of the Week, so that way you could recap what it is each week. And remember, just because we have a new one each week does not mean that if you do something from previous week, you're off the hook. If you do any of them, anytime, you're a fuck stick. So, would you like to tell the people what this week's fuck stick of the week is? Or who?
Oh yeah, it's anyone who talks on speakerphone in public, which is a big fuck stick move. A couple people have brought this to our attention, but specifically Elise texted me about it, and she even videoed this guy. I don't know where she was. It looked like she was in a locker room, and he was sitting in the locker room on speakerphone.
Was she in the men's locker
room? That's why I'm
room?
confused. It might not have been a locker room. Elise, maybe you need to clear this up. Yeah. I don't know where she was. The video was grainy because I have an Android. But either way, he was having a very loud conversation on speakerphone in this private area that you shouldn't be on speakerphone. And I find it so annoying when people do that.
Yeah, pretty clear, cut, and dry.
If you're in a public place, public conversations shouldn't be happening unless it's face to face.
Yes. So, if you are on a phone call in public and you're on speakerphone, you are a fuck stick.
Yeah.
So what about people? I don't see this as much anymore, but remember when the Bluetooth headsets were a thing?
That's fine because you can't hear the conversation. My thing is even I get annoyed. You don't put your phone to your ear. You're always on speakerphone.
I'm not in public.
You're not in public, but I'll be in the zone, doing something, and then the phone will ring, and then he'll get on speakerphone. I could even be listening to my fucking playlist, and then the phone will ring. He's on speakerphone. I'm like, I was literally doing something, and it's just super disrespectful to just be like, well, too bad, I'm on speakerphone. I can't put it to my ear. That's my little pet peeve.
So, yes, if you're on speaker in public,
that's
stick.
a definite fuck stick.
But
you're
in
just being a nincompoop.
No. In our situation, I always either go to the bathroom. I shouldn't say the bathroom. I do poop and talk at the same time. But I will go to the bedroom and close the door, or the office, not the bathroom office, but the other office, and I'll close the door. And either if I'm on speaker or talking, you're still going to hear it.
Yeah, we just have a small house, but it just... it irks me when
I
operate on speakerphone.
I operate better just like this, talking on speaker when I am
because he's also probably browsing something and multitasking while he's talking to you.
False. I'm fucking terrible at multitasking. So if you were having a conversation with me on the phone, I wouldn't know what's going on if I was trying to look at something.
This is why I was listening to a podcast on relationships, and they've been married forever. The husband-wife duo have been married since they got together in high school. And the interviewer was like, how do you show your wife that you love her? He goes, every time she starts talking, I put down my phone and I make eye contact. I was like, bam. I don't need you to hold my hand. I don't need you to give me compliments. When I start talking, put your fucking phone down and look at me in the eye. I was like, that's a game changer. That's why they've been married forever. Anyway.
Yes, wife.
Yeah.
Learning lesson there.
Mm-hmm.
Just nod and agree sometimes.
You don't have to argue that. That's true. When I'm talking and you're talking, we both should pay attention to each other.
Correct.
There's no arguing that.
Correct. Correct. Next on my little shot sheet here, do you have an update?
Oh, have not found the diamond. Obviously, it was tiny, and it could have been anywhere. So, but Borsheim said I could bring it in. So
if you actually take it in this year, you're kind of slacking. It's been a whole week.
I mean, I'm sorry, I didn't realize that we run a business and have 3 animals.
It's been a whole week. I'm curious.
It has been a week, but that's way out of my perimeter. Like I don't
You
go
went to
past
Trader
172nd.
Joe's
I went to
yesterday.
Trader Joe's, but I didn't go to Borsheimer's because I knew it would be popping, and I don't like to be around people. And I have a job where I can go in the middle of the day on a Tuesday, and then it's way less busy. But they did say I could bring it in, and they would replace it. I'm still skeptical about that, but
We'll figure it
we'll
out.
figure it out.
So with what you're wearing now, is that still? Are you even wearing something? Okay.
Yeah, I'm wearing my Quailo, my rubber
So
silicone
is
ring.
that like? Does that have different powers? Like this is my nipple pass. So if I was wearing my Quailo, does that like only get me like side boob? Like is there different levels?
I don't love this because, I mean, it's easy and it's better for my lifestyle, so I'll probably never wear my diamonds again. But
Sweet, glad I put 6K on that.
I lost
wasn't
one.
6K.
I mean, so it doesn't fit my lifestyle. But I feel like this is less obvious that I'm married. And so, like,
The
you could
fuck
just
is
be
that supposed to mean?
I wore this when I was engaged. When you're married, you have 2 rings.
So you're saying, okay, I thought you were saying you want to look less married.
Oh, no, I want to look married.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to look married so that when the creepers come up to me, I can just say, bam, don't talk to me.
Bam, that's my dick pass, I guess.
No, this isn't my dick pass. This is my fuck off, I don't want to be flirted with pass.
There you go.
Because, like, when you go to Whole Foods and guys come up to you, they're like, oh, hey. You're like, fuck off, I'm married.
I want to see this actually in action. Elise, how you did your secret, like, in the men's locker room filming. Can you film that at Whole Foods?
I should have filmed this morning at the car place because I would have loved to see their reaction.
Why don't you tell that story?
My beloved Cleopatra, my Mini Cooper, is still having issues, so I took her to this new place to try and get fixed, and I drop her off, and the guy goes, okay, we'll get him looked at and we'll get him all checked out, and I goes, it's a girl. And his face was just like so confused, and I'm like, well, you were saying him, and her preferred pronoun is she, her, because she's Cleopatra and she's a woman, so don't be referring to my car as a him.
Yep.
That's why no one else will ever love me other than Dwight.
Yep. It's just, yeah. I
Do you?
I have nothing else.
I worked hard for my car,
Who
and so I
is-
named her, and it's a her.
That brings a good question. For the people, and I think there's a lot of them, you probably have your vehicle, you probably named your car.
Yeah.
So I'm
Duh.
very curious. Comment, send us a message, the 13, 14 people we're up to now, and let us know. Is your car a male or a female? Because I think it's always a female. Or like,
No.
do women go male
Because
names?
Charlie is ambidextrous. Charlie, his preferred pronouns, my Jeep, is him or her.
Depends
He'll
the
go back and
situation.
forth.
It's
Yeah,
Charlie.
sometimes it's Charlie the man, sometimes it's Charlie the woman.
That works nice because Charlie goes both ways.
Both ways, yeah.
Like for me, I used to drive a minivan in college. Yeah, shaggin' wagon. Chicks digged it. It was Hannah Montana because it was a Pontiac Montana. So that was Hannah, and then my new car is Frida, and she's the big girl that gets shit done. Nothing like I'm not saying anyone named Frida's a big girl, but it's just fitting.
Frida, it's fit. Yeah, you just know. Like I had Cleo for probably like a week, and then I was like, "You're Cleopatra because you're just sassy and you're beautiful and you're dope."
I'm just curious. Yeah, like
Yeah.
I've always had female names for my cars because they're delicate
Do you
little.
name your car? If you don't name your car, you're probably a psychopath. Speaking of people who are psychopaths, they don't like Toto Africa. Or I was getting my nails done this week, and we were talking about cats, obviously. What else do I talk about? And there was a woman getting her pedicure done. And we somehow asked her a question, and she was like, oh, yeah, I don't like any animals.
Any animal.
I literally almost ran. But all of our faces, like, we didn't even know how to respond. Like, who doesn't fucking like animals? I was like, I'm in the presence of a psychopath.
Should we go check their garage and see if there's any dead bodies?
Right? I mean, I was honestly, I don't think I've ever met someone who was like, yeah, I don't like animals.
Did she give like a reason?
No. She literally just said, I don't like animals. And we all looked at her, and she goes, I know. Because I'm sure she gets that look all the time of like, if I handed you a kitten, you wouldn't like it?
Does she not go to the zoo?
I don't know. It's baffling. Anyway,
Interesting.
yeah, that
All
was
right.
an interesting experience this week.
Wowzers. Moving right along. Shocking news. This is the most shocking news in season 2 of the podcast here. Not only do we have a $4 sponsor for this week, but ladies and gentlemen, if you were like, oh shit, I'm getting in on this and paying $5 for next week, no you're not. Because you're going to have to pay $6 for 2 weeks from now.
Yeah.
So first of all, Lexi Harbin, shout out, $4 sponsor.
We're going to treat ourselves some chips and salsa.
You sent $4 and you said, I don't know what the message said without looking at it, something about treating ourselves to chips and salsa or margarita. Well, guess what? We're going to a place that doesn't fucking charge for chips and salsa, but we will get...
No, we're going to try Rivera's.
Maybe we'll get some queso. We've just established Rivera's brings it to you after you order, which I'm cool with that. I'm fine with that. But I like some good queso. So, I'm trying to film a
Sorry. Pam Harborn's texting me and it's distracting me.
Well, she needs to knock that shit off.
Oh, man.
But Lexi, shout out to you. You didn't want to really plug anything, but we appreciate it. If there is anything you want to plug, I'll let you retroactive for this week.
Or if you want us to stop talking about something.
Yes. That's next week.
That was a $5 sponsor.
There's a $5 sponsor for next week. I'm not going to give him a shout out. Fuck him.
Not yet.
It's my brother.
Yeah.
But yeah, F him. His mother's a terrible cook.
Your mom isn't a terrible cook, though.
I know, it's a joke, and it's my mother, so...
Yeah, but
you get it.
She'd take that to heart.
Yes. So, if you would like to sponsor an episode, you're waiting until Epi 10, people. Epi 10.
It sounds like a disease.
No, it does sound like a disease.
I've got Epi 10.
Well, if you want to sponsor Epi 10, it's going to be $6. So... I can't believe I'm so curious of when this is gonna stop. I thought it was at 3, and somehow we got 4 and 5.
To 5.
Yes. So speaking of this season, when's it gonna end? Do we have are we putting a hard stop at episode 12 and then doing Dwight dances for 12 episodes and going back and forth? Are we just gonna keep this rolling?
A normal season of shows is usually 13 episodes.
9 to 13.
So I think we do 13 episodes of the Waft and then 13 episodes of Dwight dances.
I'm cool with that. Yeah. Let us know, people. Again,
let's try and keep it to. Let's get it to $13. That would be dope.
Well, since Epi 10 is 6, it would be 7 for 11. Nice, 7, 11. 8 for 12 and 9 for 13.
$9.
So that means no one's seeing her tits. Take that. It's just the reoccurring thing.
Yeah.
It's just the reoccurring thing. If I wasn't talking about your boobs, your nipples, which they are looking very nice right now with the lighting and that white tank.
Shout out Carol McConnell for this shirt. I love it. I wear it all the time.
Yeah, looking very...
Sorry. I'm sorry.
You can look at the phone. I was trying to look at your boobs on the camera there. Yeah. I guess I could look here.
Yeah, you could literally just look over.
The aerial view is just as good, if not better.
Anyway, moving along.
Anywho, the date idea.
Yes! I had this date idea.
It's a great idea.
That we should go on a date and pick each other's outfits out. But head to toe, how does Dwight think that I look most attractive? And how do I think that he looks most attractive? Because a lot of the time he just throws his bun up and has the fluff out and wears a fucking Toy Story shirt. And I'm like, babe, let's...
I don't wear the Toy Story
Let's step it up and I want to dress you and show you how I always find you attractive. But there's certain things that he'll wear and I'm like, damn, I'd fuck you. So...
Which have you told yourself lately that you'd fuck
Speaking of that, you should look in the mirror.
Yeah, every day. Just look. Head to toe, I'd fuck you.
So we did that. We went to dinner and we picked each other's outfits out. And I was really surprised. I thought Dwight was going to put me in a dress. I know no jeans. He hates when I wear jeans. And he literally wants to divorce me if I put on jeans. So I threw all mine away. But he picked out just a running outfit, shorts and a tank. He was wear your hair up, sneakers, high socks. And I was honestly shocked, but it was really interesting because I was like, wow, I would have never thought that you find me most attractive in that outfit. And now it just takes all the pressure off because I don't ever have to dress nice again.
Yeah. It was... You're talking about me in a Toy Story shirt. You put me in clothes I wear to the gym.
I put you in this. I find that the gym clothes super attractive, but I specified the bun, the clean bun, because I don't like the fluffies. I like a clean mid bun. I like the high socks.
The high socks, the clean bun, and I got it I have nice quads in case people are wondering. Oh my. See, look at that little definition right there. The short shorts is where it's at. I got to be rocking some short shorts.
Yeah. I think I learned it from Queer Eye because Tan always talks about how you should try to just look nice for your partner. It doesn't mean wear a full face of makeup, but every once in a while, try to look nice for yourself always, but also for your partner because you're married for them. So it's I want you to be attracted to me. So if I know what you like that I wear, maybe I'll wear it more often.
Yes, look good for yourself so that way you can look in the mirror and be
I'd fuck me.
I'd fuck me.
But you also want your partner to say that about you.
I'd fuck you all the time. Whoa. We're married. We're married. I can say that now.
Yeah.
I can say that now.
Huh.
There's more we were going to get into, but I just took a peek at the little clock, and we always try to keep this 15 to 20 minutes. I don't want to go long. I think we're going to save that for next week.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's, I'm trying to give a little teaser for it without giving it away.
It's about blowjobs.
There you go.
We'll just put it out there. That's your teaser. Next week,
Tune in next week.
we are talking about blowjobs.
BJ's.
Yeah.
Pam, Cindy.
Just skip next week's episode.
You're not allowed to watch
Honestly,
next
yeah,
week.
we should make the entire episode about our BJ talk, and that way they can just skip over the entire episode.
It's not going to be our BJ talk, but...
Well, it's a talk that we're having
Talk about
our
BG.
thoughts on blowjobs.
Yes.
Yeah.
There
That
it
it?
is. That's, I
Are we
think
at the time?
that's the hook for next week. It's decent. So, we already got the sponsor for next week, so you just sit back, relax, kids, and...
I feel like this episode was just a lot of rambling, honestly.
That's all it is every fucking week.
I know.
Sorry, I don't think it's different than any other week.
That's true.
We just kind of roll and see what happens, but... Yeah.
Okay.
Get the fuck out of here. Peace out, Cub Scouts.
Peace out, Cub Scouts.